Have you been told that rice is one of the worst foods for diabetics? What if I told you that might not be entirely true? And depending on how you eat it, rice might not be as dangerous as you think. In this video, we're going to uncover the truth behind rice and diabetes. You'll find out which types are worse, which are safer, and exactly how to eat rice without sending your blood sugar through the roof. So make sure to stay with me until the end. This information could change the way you look at your meals. And if you enjoy clear, science-based tips to manage diabetes naturally, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive in. Rice is one of the most commonly consumed foods in the world. But for people with diabetes, it's also one of the most controversial. Why? Because rice is packed with carbohydrates, and those carbs are quickly converted into glucose in the body. That means eating rice can cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels, especially if it's the wrong type or eaten in the wrong way. Just 1 cup of cooked white rice contains around 45 grams of carbs. That's more than some desserts. And white rice has a high glycemic index, which means it raises blood sugar fast, something diabetics must be very careful with. But here's where things get interesting. Not all rice is created equal. There are many varieties, and some are much better than others for blood sugar control. Take brown rice, for example. It has more fiber, which slows digestion and reduces blood sugar spikes. It also contains more vitamins and minerals compared to white rice. Then there's wild rice, which is technically a grass seed. It's lower in carbs and higher in protein, making it one of the best rice options for people with diabetes. Black rice is another option. Rich in antioxidants and fiber, it has a lower glycemic impact than a white rice and adds a unique color and texture to your meals. Even basmati rice, especially the whole grain version, can be a better choice because of its lower glycemic index. So the question becomes, is it safe for diabetics to eat rice? The short answer is yes, but only if you're smart about it. The secret is in the portion size and what you eat with it. A full bowl of plain white rice? Not a good idea. But half a cup of brown or basmati rice, paired with protein like grilled chicken, and a side of fiber-rich veggies, that changes everything. When you add protein and fiber to a meal, your body digests the carbs more slowly, which means a slower, steadier rise in blood sugar instead of a sudden spike. It's all about balance. And if you really want to get the most out of rice without hurting your glucose control, there's one more trick you need to know, and I'll share that with you soon. Now let's talk about the #1 trick to make rice safer for diabetics: cooking and cooling. You heard that right. The way you prepare rice actually changes how it affects your blood sugar. Here's how it works. When you cook rice and then let it cool, in the fridge for a few hours or overnight, it forms something called resistant starch. This is a type of carbohydrate that your body doesn't digest in the same way as regular starch. Instead of turning into glucose quickly, resistant starch passes through your digestive system more slowly, reducing the spike in blood sugar. So if you're planning to eat rice, try this. Cook your rice in advance, let it cool, and then reheat it before your meal. You'll still enjoy the same flavor, but with less impact on your glucose. This method works best with white rice, and even better with brown or basmati rice. And here's another bonus. Resistant starch also helps feed the good bacteria in your gut, which is great for digestion and overall metabolic health. But even with all these tips, one thing is still crucial: portion control. Even the healthiest rice, if eaten in large quantities, can still raise your blood sugar. A good rule of thumb is to limit your serving to half a cup of cooked rice per meal. That's about the size of a small handful. And instead of making rice the main part of your plate, treat it like a side dish. Let the stars of your meal be protein and vegetables: grilled fish, chicken, tofu, eggs, leafy greens, broccoli, or cauliflower. Also, avoid eating rice on its own. If you snack on plain rice, it hits your bloodstream fast, causing a glucose spike. But when you pair it with healthy fats or protein, like avocado or eggs, you help slow down digestion and keep your blood sugar steady. These small adjustments might seem simple, but they make a huge difference. If you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more clear, practical content to help you manage diabetes naturally. Now, you might be wondering about other rice-based foods. What about sushi, fried rice, rice cakes, or rice milk? The truth is, these options are usually worse, and here's why. Let's start with sushi. Sushi rice is usually made with sugar and vinegar, which increases the carbohydrate content even more. And because it's sticky and soft, it digests quickly, which means a faster spike in blood sugar. On top of that, many sushi rolls have very little fiber or protein, unless they include avocado or fish like salmon or tuna. If you love sushi, try going for sashimi instead. That's the raw fish without the rice. Or if you want to enjoy a roll, eat just 1 or 2 pieces and pair it with a salad or miso soup to help slow the absorption. Now, what about fried rice? Fried rice often contains white rice, soy sauce, oils, and sometimes added sugar. Even though it might have eggs or vegetables mixed in, the overall glycemic impact is still high, especially because of the refined grains and the portion sizes. The best way to enjoy it: make it at home. Use cooled brown rice, add in fiber-rich veggies like broccoli, cabbage, or spinach, and use healthy oils like olive or avocado oil. And remember, small portions only. Rice cakes might seem like a good low-calorie snack, but they're actually one of the worst choices for blood sugar. Why? Because they're highly processed and have a very high glycemic index. That means your body absorbs them quickly, causing a rapid blood sugar spike. Even if it says whole grain on the label, rice cakes usually don't contain much fiber. If you're craving something crunchy, go for a handful of almonds or walnuts, or some cucumber slices with hummus. They'll keep your sugar stable and leave you more satisfied. Rice milk is another hidden danger. It sounds healthy, but it's usually made from white rice and contains very little protein or fat. That means it's digested fast, leading to blood sugar spikes. Some brands even add extra sugar or flavorings, making it even worse. If you need a milk substitute, unsweetened almond milk, coconut milk, or soy milk are better options. They're lower in carbs and more blood sugar friendly. So to answer the big question, is rice really that bad for diabetics? The truth is, it depends. Rice is not evil, but it can be risky if eaten the wrong way. The key is how much you eat, what type of rice you choose, and how you combine it with other foods. Whole grain versions like brown rice, black rice, and wild rice are better choices. Eating them in small portions, paired with protein and fiber, makes them much safer for your blood sugar. And whenever possible, cool your rice before eating. That small step can have a big impact. Managing diabetes isn't about cutting out every single food you love. It's about making smarter choices, using simple strategies that help you enjoy meals while protecting your health. If you learned something new today, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We post every week with helpful, realistic tips for people living with diabetes or trying to prevent it naturally. And if you want to learn more about what to eat and what to avoid, check out our playlist linked on screen now. It's full of videos just like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.